I'm Abbie Herr from Kendallville, Indiana, Herr Dairy Farm, and I get to hand the milk bottle to the winning driver this year. So I am the 4th generation with my husband raising the 5th generation, which is super exciting because my daughters, to be a role model for them, I'm hoping to inspire them. This is only the 2nd time that 2 female milk presenters have been on the world stage in Victory Circle, so it's so exciting to be a part of that kind of history. I feel like, as being an Indiana dairy farmer, this is such a surreal moment for me and my family to think, growing up on a dairy farm myself and then watching the Indianapolis 500 growing up. It was always cows and the Indy 500. That was my childhood. So to be a part of this and now have my daughters be there to watch me, it's super humbling, and I just cannot wait for the moment. I keep thinking it is so close. I'm so excited to be out there in Victory Circle again. As a rookie, it was so much fun. It was so beautiful to watch the people come up and celebrate with Joseph Newgarden last year, and then all of a sudden you hear milk, 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 and they rush us right out there in Victory Circle. So that was so exciting to be a part of, even though it felt like we were kind of getting yelled at. As an Indiana dairy farmer, I am super pumped. Like, it's going to be so electric out there. I mean, the crowd, I feel like that's going to pump me up so much, and then to see that winning driver and all those emotions, I'm going to be emotional too, knowing, I get to hand that milk to that driver that worked so hard. And it's so funny, how much in common a dairy farmer and a race car driver have. I mean, we all have a pit crew that helps support the farm, and a nutritionist, a vet, or our hoof trimmer, but also we all put in the hard work, determination, and dedication just like an Indy driver does. So it's going to be so much fun.
Hello, my name is Robert Shwartzman. I come from Israel. I race for PREMA Racing.
So I am Louis Foster. I race the number 45 just new to Honda for Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing. I'm from England.
I'm Nolan Segal. I'm from Palo Alto, California, and I drive the number 6 Arrow McLaren NTT Data Chevrolet.
And it's something unique. You have only in Indy 500 this tradition with drinking the milk. Other races it's champagne or other celebration, but here is specifically milk. So I know that if everything's going to go well and I will manage to win the Indy 500, I have to drink milk.
It is an interesting tradition, for sure, pouring milk on yourself. I don't know what the aftermath of that is like, but it's definitely the one that, like, if I could choose anything in sports to, participate in, I want to pour milk on myself after winning the Indy 500. That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, I mean the world, right? I mean, it's the biggest race of the year. It's the biggest race in the world. So, yeah, to be able to receive the milk and win the Indy 500 is a dream come true.
It would mean everything to me, really. I mean, people have asked me this before, and like, what would the emotions be like? And I honestly, I don't even know. It would be such an incredible honor, and it would be a life-changing experience for sure. So it would mean a lot to me, and I'm sure a lot of other people as well.
For me, it will mean a lot. It will mean that I've managed to win Indy 500, which is one of the biggest races in the whole world, and I will celebrate as a lot of legendary drivers did in their past. And I don't know, it's going to be a history-making part for me in my career, in my life.
I milked a cow for the first time today.
And how was that?
It was good. It was good. I didn't know what to expect, and now I've done it. So that's like one thing crossed off the list of things to do in your life, I guess.
It wasn't too weird, actually. I don't know, it felt pretty normal. It was definitely, I hadn't done it before, that's for sure. It was interesting. But pretty easy, easier than I thought it'd be.
I chose whole milk. I didn't really think that anything else was an option. Like, you can't choose 2% milk to pour on yourself after winning the Indy 500. It just doesn't seem right.
I have had everyone ask me if there's any driver that I'm rooting for. That's like asking me if I have a favorite cow. I cannot tell you I don't have a favorite cow because I love all of them. I think just having any one of those 33 drivers out there and just celebrating with them, I'm going to be excited for whoever it is. So to be able to, represent the 700 dairy farm families across the state of Indiana, I think it's super humbling because we all have a story to tell. So to be able to tell our farm story and, the fact that we have the 5th generation hopefully wanting to be a dairy farmer, I hope one day you'll be interviewing my daughters knowing that that they might get this position too to do it. I just think that any dairy farmer that loves milk, loves what they do, and is excited to share their story, they need to get out there, and maybe they can be a part of history too.